your file openoffice.org. Then go to presentation. That's what this is, a presentation program. And we're going to just do an empty presentation. In other words, no fancy trim or anything like that. And original no effect. Transition speed, we are going to change to fast. We're going to leave it at default, which is by a click with the remote or with your mouse, and create. We can use just this simple layout here where we have to drag and make text boxes, or we can use this one here, which is what I have selected. Just click on here, and we're going to title this Ray's Show, for lack of a better term. And we can highlight that and make it larger by clicking right up here. We can change the color with this. You see font color comes up. I'm going to leave it black. You can change from Arial to Arial Black, which makes it a little more emphatic. That's what I usually do. Clicking here allows us to add a little more information. I'm going to add my phone number. And my web address, even though you already have it. And let's change the color of it. We'll highlight all of this, go up here to font color, and we'll just make this blue for the fun of it. And that's our first slide. Now we'll go up here to insert and click on slide, and we have another slide. This of course will be my pre-recorded introduction. You may have something you've handed out to somebody and you're just going to remind yourself. Once again, we'll make this a little larger. And I'm going to change the color of, I like to use green for what is either happening or about to happen. And my next slide, of course, will be my first effect. Whether I'm doing my mentalism show or my stage hypnosis show. And because that is the second one and I want to keep that in mind, I'm going to make this red. I'm going to make it a little bit larger. And we'll change that to Arial Black. Now, I'm going to also move this down just a little bit, because here I'm going to insert a sound. Come down to movie and sound. And that's going to take me into my files. I want to go to my music file and my hypnosis show music, and then find one of my introductions. We'll use this one here, and it will play as we start, as it comes straight to this. Now, at any time you have a music file, this is one of the big shortcomings of this OpenOffice program, is that not only can you not fade music, if you hit stop, it goes to the next slide, so you'll want a blank slide. I would never stop my introduction early, so I don't have to worry about that now. We'll go up here to insert, slide, and first effect is what this one is. And we're going to make this a little bigger. And we want to change the color. I've lost it. Go down here for the second one, and that would be my second effect. I'm going to make that Arial black, and it will be red. Let's pull this one. Oh, I should make this a little bigger too. Go up here, and I want to do the same thing with this one. Make it a little larger where I can see it across the room, and we'll make it green and Arial black. I like that just a little bit bigger, actually. Remember what my second effect is. Now, when I go to the slide, I'm going to insert once again music and sound. And now we're going to insert another slide, and I'm going to make it a duplicate because if I stop that early, I want it to I want to be able to not go to my new music on another effect. I'll raise this up, make this green. This is, we're going to make bigger too, Arial black, make it larger, make it red. Except this time, of course, we're not going to add a music. So if we stopped this one with the music early, it would jump to here. It'd still look exactly the same. First effect all in green, second effect in red, second effect in red, but there would be no music, and it would hold until we clicked again. Now if the music does finish, it'll go to the slide anyway. If you have any problem with it, just click on your remote and it takes you to this one. So you're set. When you finish this first effect, you're ready to go to your second. It'll be there if we've inserted a slide. This, of course, would be, second effect. We'll make this Arial black. We'll make it nice and big. We'll make it green. This one here would be our, that's right, third effect. Highlight it. Arial black. Make it nice and big. And it hasn't happened yet, so it will be in red. And if we had a song, music, whatever we wanted to play while they're coming on stage or anything else, we could put that in here. You don't have to use this for the title of an effect, such as oil and water. It might simply be to remind you to preset for whatever trick it's going to be. Now you want to get these set up. Go back to your first, well, first of all, no matter what, go up here and save it. Save as, and it'll give you a title, Raise Show 1, and save it. Now let's see how it works. We always want to go back to our first slide because that's where we want to start this, and then we can go up here to Slide Show, and we'll be ready to go with our introduction, our first effect. When I click on that, we just go right on through, and we're at the end of the show. Now, I messed up because I didn't start with my first one, and that's of course where it started here. We had here, I messed up. I did not put a blank slide in between, so when I stopped early on that, it went right to this one, and we started it up. Though normally you wouldn't be stopping your introduction. If you're concerned about that, go ahead and put a blank slide in there. You can create another one. You can grab all of it and drag it up there and put it in. So, Raise Show. This is how this works with OpenOffice and the presentation program there called Impress.